Welcome back to the Role Players Podcast. Once again, this is Mac, your DM. I hope you guys really enjoyed the last episode. Where we left off, Brooks's character, Marcos, walked into a bar following a man that he needs to get his uniform from. Hope you guys enjoy the episode.
You do see he turns into a bar. Or like a pub sort of thing.
Perfect. I'm gonna follow him in.
So you open the door to the bar, and it's nothing like the bar that you love. It's nice and bright. There are tables with people. The waitresses look pretty. You know, everything you hate about bars, except for maybe the ladies. Maybe you like that.
They're fine. It's too bright in here, man.
Exactly. It's a typical middle class bar.
Dude, I can't get swifty in here.
I can't get swifty in this bar.
I can't get swifty in here.
But you do see the guard sitting at the freelance guard, basically, at the bar, basically.
All right, as I'm going through the bar, I'm going to try to, grab articles of clothing and put them on. So hats.
People?
Yeah, not, if they're set on, a table, I'm going to, try to sleight of hand them so I can put on hats and kind of put on a different outfit so I look...
So what exactly are you looking at?
Hat, scarf, anything anyone would take off as they're drinking or eating,
You do see, you're walking past a table and there's a guy sitting in a normal wooden pub chair, basically. And on the back of his chair, hanging on the back of the edge, the little corner on the back of the chair, is hanging a tricorn hat.
Okay.
And he is leaning back and, rocking back on the back two legs. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Oh, wait, are there, Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll give you a sleight of hand.
You want to do that?
Yeah. So that's 8 on the die, plus my sleight of hand, which is 6. It's going to be 14.
So you just gently walk by and you just lift it off the guy's... the back of his chair. His friends don't seem to notice. They seem pretty drunk. Everyone in this bar seems a little drunk. It's like I said, it's getting later into the night, so people have either been here for a while or they're here to get drunk, so they have got into it,
Is there anything else I can grab, like a scarf, or is there a jacket hanging on the back of a...
Not that you can see. Most people are either wearing them or just have them on their lap or on the table.
I wonder if there's a way to be check out this menu, grab it. They don't have menus, I'm sure.
They don't.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You're guessing at a bar like this.
So I'm gonna put the corn hat, the tricorn hat on, tilt it forward so maybe my face is a little bit more obscure, and I'm gonna sit across from the.
He's at the bar.
Oh, I'm just gonna sit next to him.
You sit next to him.
I'm gonna do a performance check here. I'm gonna be like, what one hell of a day. I'll tell you what, I had the worst day. And I'm gonna elbow him. He
kind of turns. He has a beer in his hand, and it looks like it sloshed a little bit when you bumped him.
Uh-huh.
He turns around and puts his hand on his rapier, and he goes, "I would find a different seat, friend."
Oh, come on, you don't want some friendly conversation? Come on, let's complain about our days. What have you done today?
I've killed dumb, ungrateful people like you. I've come here to drink my beer.
And isn't that the worst? When dumb, ungrateful people have to be killed, am I right? And I'm going to order a beer.
He's just staring at you. He cannot believe that you're rooting his perfectly good beer.
So tell me, friend, what do you do in your line of work? Are you an assassin? Are you a vagabond?
I will ask you one more time. Leave me alone.
No. You can't come to a public place.
He punches you in the face.
Do I get a reaction?
Yeah, well, I'm not saying he punches you in the face. I'm just going to give an attack roll. I mean, he's just...
All right.
Do you want to do a dex to see if you can beat him, or...
I want to try... If he does... I want to see if I can just dodge it and see if
I'm just going to do an attack roll, and if he misses...
Okay.
So he swings wide, and you duck right under his wide punch.
All right, and then does this mean we roll initiative now?
Yeah, if you want to. I mean, you can set it for first attack and then initiative.
Yep. Initiative time. Yeah, so a 9 plus my 3 to initiative, that's a 12.
Okay. You go first.
Just gonna keep talking to him. Hey, what was that for? Why did you swing at me? I'm just trying to have a good time here.
Is that going to be your action?
I think I'm gonna like take his beer and splash it in his face.
Okay.
Hey, what are you doing? Stop it!
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to punch you again. He misses again. You duck under his punch again.
All right, you're making a fool out of yourself. One more swing, and I will swing back. That's my round.
Okay. This time he grabs the chair that he was sitting on and he swings it at you. And by this point, just so you're aware, everyone in the bar is standing up, including the guy whose hat you stole.
Oh, God. Dude, I just have the same hat. He lost his.
You're going to have to convince him of that.
I will. Trust me.
And the man at the bar is yelling, "No, stop, no!" But,
I'm just like, hey, what? He started it.
He smacks you across the head with the bar stool. Just so
Oh, shit, dude. How much damage do I take? Non-lethal?
Yeah, it's... I just need to see his strength real quick. Okay, you are going to get 3 damage.
Fun. All right. I guess this is happening now, and I'm gonna...
Okay, give me a performance check to see if you can continue doing an accent after someone smashes you in the head with a bar stool.
Okay, I can do that. Oh, 7. 7.
Your accent slips a little bit, and your hat falls off.
All right, I'm gonna attack him. I'm gonna attack with my fists.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or what I'm gonna try to do is grab his, like, I don't know, get past his stool.
Oh, I mean, he's basically dropped. It's shattered. Like
Okay.
It's not like he hit you with a bar stool and it's perfectly fine. No, this thing like fell apart when he hit you with it.
All right. Let's.
You're just gonna punch him in the face?
Yeah, just punch him in the face. See what happens. That's a 9 plus.
It's gonna be your strength. Well, no, wait.
It'd be my strength.
Yeah, okay, with the fist fight.
Yeah. So that's a 12.
Yeah, you just punch him right in the jaw.
And then I
That's
do-
how much? 1d4
Yeah, of non-lethal.
plus strength, by the way.
So that's 5.
So you just straight in the jaw punch him, and he falls backwards into the guy who was behind him. And I'm going to see if he passed out because you took out half of his hit points. Oh my lord, no. So he starts getting up again, and that's his full round, full movement. Wait, full movement, yeah, and then he can give you an attack because he went prone and he can save up an attack. And you've jarred him enough that this guy just completely almost falls over after punching you.
I am going to finish the job.
Okay.
I'm gonna 1.
Because he kind of like almost fell over, you went to kick him in the face, right? Mm-hmm. But you also forgot that the beer that you spilled all over the ground is still on the ground, so you slip in the beer and you fall and crack your head, and you'll.
Do I still kick him in the face though? Because like I fall
No,
back and,
it was you kind of pulled your foot back to just like kick him right in the face, and right when you pulled your foot back, you just slipped in the beer and just fell over and hit your head on the side of the bar.
Oh, wow.
And you just take 1 damage.
Ow, fuck.
And you're also prone.
Good.
He pulls around, he's breathing heavy, and he goes to just kick you. Oh my, oh God. He also slips in the beer. And he falls over, and he takes... he slips in the beer, right?
Yeah.
And you look up, and he is completely unconscious. And everyone in the bar has no idea what is happening right now.
Okay. So I'm gonna stand up. I'm like, gotcha! In the speak, and I'm gonna be like, sorry, my brother sometimes, he just doesn't want to come home to his wife, so I have to come and get him. I'm gonna bring him home.
The guy behind the bar goes, aren't you going to pay for any of this?
Sure. I'm gonna slam a gold piece on the counter.
He takes it happily, but you hear someone walking up behind you.
I'm gonna look to see who it is.
It's the guy whose hat you have.
Oh.
And he says, is that my hat?
No, this is my hat. I walked in with it.
Give me a deception roll.
Oh yeah, dude.
Okay, well... He goes, oh, I'm mistaken. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, next time it'll be your head. Drag out the guy.
Beer trails behind him.
I'm going to drag him into the alley and just strip him naked and put on the outfit.
Okay. In his pocket, by the way, you also find, when you're stripping him, you find in his pocket...
Like identification?
No, not identification. You find 10 gold coins.
Oh, good. That'll pay for my
And you also find a flintlock pistol. But you can choose to leave that if you want.
I'm going to leave it. Actually, I'm going to keep it just to, like, fill the outfit.
You know, the front of your outfit?
Yeah. Or just, like, you know.
I'm joking.
No. So, like, why don't you have your pistol, you know? It'd be like,
Okay.
But then I'm just going to leave him naked. I'm not even going to, like, replace his clothes with mine. I'm just going to be like, it could have been way easier.
Okay, well, he knocked himself out, so I don't even know if I want to give you experience.
You know,
he got all the experience for that encounter.
I think I do deserve some experience from.
You will.
No, from like escaping and. By the way, how long was that? It took me like 5 minutes to get here. It was only 3 rounds, so that's 18 seconds.
Yeah, it wasn't a long bar fight.
Okay,
you
cool.
Yelled at a guy who tried punching at you, and then got hit in the head with a bar stool, and then punched the guy in the face. He tried to punch you, almost fell over. You tried kicking him and actually fell over. And then he tried kicking you, and he fell over and knocked himself out. That's exactly what happened. So it's not very long. It took maybe 5 minutes to follow him to this place.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna head back. Hopefully beat.
So you head back, and there's no one there.
Should I wait? I'm gonna wait.
Yeah. So you wait around, and before you realize it, you see Francesco walk up, and he's kind of like straightening out the cloak of the uniform, you know, and the flat, you know, the kind of the musketeer style hat, you know, he's kind of getting it and putting it on, and you can see a big tear in the sleeve that he's like trying to cover up, you know.
I told you, you've been losing your edge.
Don't talk to me right now. And you can see he kind of has a black eye.
Oh, I counted 5 minutes since I've gotten here.
Let's just do this. Where are we going?
Oh, been fighting with the other kids? You have a black eye.
Stop. Where are we going? You guys are about...
I say we try going through that door over there. We'll blend in until we can figure out how we can get the supplies out.
So you guys walk up to this door, and what do you want to do? There's just one guard standing there.
I'm just gonna go pretty much walk through the door.
So you go to walk through the door, and he goes, "Hey, what are you doing here?"
I was told to come here and work.
Who told you to come work? I'm already on duty.
Piaggio oh my god, I forgot my own name.
Pacho
Estamo Trinidad. He told me straight up himself.
He goes, "Shh, don't say that name. Just get in."
I'm sorry. He's here to help me too. He got in kind of a scuff before he got here. Some vagabond was trying to steal his outfit.
The captain told you not to get into any street fights. Get in.
All right.
We'll see what our captain has to say about this when he gets back, too.
Shit.
So you walk in through the door, and it's basically a ledger room. It's got a bunch of desks with paper on them for, writing down what's leaving, how much it costs, where it's going, that sort of stuff. And then you see a back office. Well, you don't know what it is, but now you know. Mm-hmm. You don't. Your character doesn't know what it is. It's a door that leads off, and then another door to your left that you're guessing leads into the warehouse.
All right, Francesco.
No one's in this room, by the way.
Francesco, search around to see how many shiphearts came through.
He's like, that might take a while.
Just start. I'm going to go into the main room and see how we can get the shiphearts out.
So you walk up to the door and very quietly...
Mm-hmm. Should I stealth?
No, but do you just want to open the door up? Or?
I want to do it quietly just to make sure there's no one in there.
Give me a stealth. By the way, Francesco is just rustling very quietly around the papers looking at stuff.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, so I got a 25.
Yeah, so you kind of slide the door open and you peek through, and it's very dark in here. Like I said, there aren't any windows, and it's basically lit by lanterns that are hanging from ropes from the ceiling almost all the way down to about 6 feet off the floor. Mm-hmm. So you could probably reach it if you pulled your hands up.
I think I'm going to grab one.
So
untie it. And...
You walk in and you don't necessarily see anyone, but you can see the slit of the door.
Oh yeah,
from a big door on the other side of the room, which you're guessing is this big main door that you saw with 4 guards outside of it.
And the shiphearts are huge, right?
They're about the size of have you seen maybe 2 times the size of a basketball? So if you put
I wouldn't be able to carry them out, would I? They'd be super heavy.
Yeah, probably. But I mean, you're not going to be able to carry all of them out anyways with all the guards here.
Right.
I mean, you're guessing with the size that they are, they're about 2 times the size of a basketball. So
then how have they been moving them in? Just 2-person?
In crates.
Yeah, in crates. But do they have a pulley system that lifts it up? And
you don't necessarily know. The typical system that you've been told about with your father, they'll have carts full of wares, and they'll basically drive them in and then unhitch the cart, and then just leave the cart there.
Oh, good. We have a cart.
Yeah. You don't hear any horses in this room, though. So
we don't need a horse, as long as it's downhill.
Okay. Try pulling a cart.
No,
or multiple carts.
Dude, we're just going to get it a good start, let the door slam so it hits the 2 guards that are standing next to it, and just fucking go.
Okay. Yeah, you look around, and the room is completely empty, except for 3... As you start walking through, you can start to see more, because it's pretty dark. Uh-huh. And as you start getting closer to the door, almost on the far side of the building, you see 3 full little carts, and they're just really basic 4-wheel little trailers, basically, that are built up on the sides and on the top with a locked door on the front.
Wait, do I have... You gave me rogue tools, right?
Yeah, you have these tools.
I'm going to try to pick some of these locks.
Okay, give me a lock picking check. You look at these, and they look pretty old. They're pretty standard locks, so they wouldn't be too hard to...
What is that? Is that... what check is that?
That's going to be... I think that's...
Sleight of hand?
Yeah, I think that's a sleight of hand.
Okay. Nat 20. So
you open it easy. Inside the cart, you see a bunch of boxes that are about the same size as the shiphearts, and they're basically just pushed into this cart, and it's just full to the brim.
I'm gonna open the closest one to see what's inside.
So you're trying to do this as quietly as you can, but they're nailed together.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna stick a knife in.
Yeah, and so you make and you look around. You don't hear anything from outside, so you look in. And you open it up, and you see a bunch of straw inside of it.
I'm going to look inside to see
So you pull the straw aside, and you see a red gem heart inside of it.
Oh, cool. So this is probably full of shiphearts. All right, I'm going to close it and then close the crate or the cart and lock it up.
Cool.
And then that was this cart?
Yeah, there's 3 of them, all in a row.
I'm going to check the cart that's farthest away from the door.
So there's another lock on it. I'm going to say you can just get into it. You open up the lock real quick, open it up, grab the quickest box, open it up, and you see another gem heart.
What about the one in the middle?
You want to go do that one too?
Yeah.
Are you going to close that one up?
Yeah. Or I'm going to close that one up.
Okay.
Kind of remember what's inside of it.
Close it up. You go to the middle one, open the lock, open the thing, open a box. Inside of it, there's a gem heart.
Okay, so they're probably all full.
Yeah. And if you're doing your math right, you don't know how many it's wide, but there's probably about 100 gem hearts in total in here.
I'm going to go and see what's in this room. The room, if I go to the ledger room, the room right across from the door we came in.
Yeah, so you walk into the room, and immediately when you're in there, you see Francesco, and he's like, here, it's this. There's about 100. There's a little bit more. It's a little off, but it's about 100 gem hearts.
Yeah, I was just checking. There's 3 carts full of them.
This is good. What are they? How are they stored?
In carts.
How are we going to get it out?
Follow me. I'm going to go to the room.
This room?
Yeah.
So you go into the room, and it's basically just an office. It looks like maybe the warehouse manager's office sort of thing.
Yeah.
And you go inside of it, and there's not much there. There's basically shelves full of ledgers upon ledgers, and there's also a desk, and it's completely empty except for a little ink and quill pen.
Do I know what's out this way?
You saw before, and it's basically the street,
Mm-hmm.
just a main street.
Is it flat?
No, it's angled, but it's angled toward the, because it's a port city.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's on an island, so it kind of has to be.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it angles everything angles away toward the ocean, just a little bit. I mean, it won't go like
fast.
It won't go really fast, but you'll.
Yeah, so here's what I say we do. To get the maximum amount, we take one of the carts and we push it through the door and we just let it go. They will chase that cart, right?
Right.
While they're all gone chasing that cart, we get the other 2 and we just safely bring them to an alley nearby. Then from there, we can take them to a safe house.
2? I don't know if we can both push one of those. I mean, even if we have enough to push one, that's
Enough?
a fortune.
That's true. All right, let's do that. We will let one go, and then we'll take the other one and bring it to an alley.
He kind of points to the paper and says, "You want to leave a note for your father?"
I think you'll get the message.
So you guys go back into the...
By the way, I think I do want to take a note and just kind of put a giant M on it.
Okay.
And fold it into 4 quarters and
Are
put.
you sure you don't want to just pull your rapier out and just put an M on the side?
No. I want to put a giant M on it, and I want to go to the desk, the main guy's desk, and I want to stab it with one of my daggers and leave it there.
Cool, sounds good. So you go back into the warehouse, and it's the exact same as you left it.
Cool. So I'm going to tell him, okay, the farthest cart, that one can get the most momentum if we push it. So we just have to push it very fast and bust through those doors.
This one?
Yeah, and let it fly.
Okay. So I want you to give me a strength check to see, and he's going to do it too, and we're going to see.
That will be a 14.
And he had a 16. So you guys get it going to a pretty quick pace, and you hit the gate, and you just hear a splinter of wood, and the front gate pushes open, and you hear people going, ah, in panic, and I'm guessing you guys let go as soon as you, just maybe giving it a quick push after you get it through and it breaks through.
And then I'm going to whisper, hide, and we hide on either side of the door.
Yep, and it kind of rolls. The front seems like it's a little broken. You know what I mean? Like you can tell that there was a cracking and it hurt the wagon as well. But it kind of just kind of goes away down the street a little bit, and you hear people getting up, and you see guards without even looking inside, just rushing after it.
I'm going to count to see how many rushed.
You only see 2 running past the door, but that's only because you can only see 2 people running past.
Gesture for Francesco to start pushing the closest one to the door.
This one?
Yeah.
So you guys get behind it. Give me another strength check.
So 12 on that one?
You got a nat 20. So,
Yeah.
so you guys start pushing it, and you get out. And which way are you guys going? Because this is going down this way.
Yeah, we're gonna... Oh, it's going down this way? Well, then we're gonna...
Because it's downhill kind of toward the docks.
Yeah. I think we're gonna try to push it uphill and into an alley.
So do you guys want to just go this way?
Yeah, or like, I think we're gonna go up another block and try to.
Okay.
Or we could go this way and then we're gonna, like, snake up.
Okay. I want you... So you guys push it straight out, and you're able to get it out into the street and push it down the alley, and you get it behind the gate, and you don't hear anything. You guys keep pushing it, but you're still listening behind you. Francesco goes, we're not bringing this to my house, are we?
Yeah, why not?
Are you insane? I can't have this hot contraband in my house.
Well, where else do you think we should take it?
And by the way, as this is happening, you guys are rolling it down the street, and then you start rolling it up, so
Yeah.
you're not running past
Yeah.
the guard at the door. But you hear a bell behind you being rung.
Let's move.
It's like, we'll talk about this, and you guys are pushing it up the street.
So then... just gonna push it, dude. We're just gonna try to leg it.
Okay, so are you still going down the street this way?
Yeah.
So you hear yelling behind you, and you turn your shoulder, and you see the guard who is standing at the door is chasing you.
Fuck.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna say, turn right, next alley.
So you guys turn into an alley, and a homeless man, you almost run over his feet because you're like just pushing through the alley. And he's like, ah, and he pushes up, and he starts screaming out of the alley, ah, they tried to kill me. Yeah.
I'm gonna stand at the corner, waiting to strike, and I'm gonna say, keep pushing. I have to finish this guy off.
Okay, so the guy comes around the corner, and
surprise.
Give me a surprise attack.
With my rapier.
Rapier.
That is plus 6 to hit, so that's gonna be a 14.
Yep, you hit him. 1d8. And then if you want, you can apply your 1d6 damage.
Cool.
Your sneak attack
I will.
damage.
Pretty good.
Plus your dex.
Plus here, which is, it's going to be plus 4 to that, so it's going to be 11 damage.
So you get him right through the neck. Right as he comes around the corner, you just, yeah, and he kind of falls over, and he's just bleeding in the streets. But you hear more people yelling. Like, it's not just street fair. Like, it's people saying, oh, they're over here, go. You know, and you're guessing it's probably the other 4 guards.
Oh, shit. So we had...
And you look to your right, and you see that Francesco has pushed it down the street, and now you're starting to get into, like, domestic housing.
So I'm going to say to Francesco, okay, Francesco, we have 2 options. We either push the cart over the guards, or do we ride the cart down the hill?
Are you insane?
No, I'm smart.
And he goes, there's not much distance between those 2 things, I think. And you guys push to the edge of that street, and as soon as you guys get it out into a different main street where it's another grade going down,
Yeah.
you see guards turn the corner and look at you right in the eye as soon as you guys start rolling down the hill.
I think it's a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. And I'm going to push the cart down the
Okay,
slope.
give me a strength check.
And jump on.
Okay.
Yeah. 20.
Okay, you shove this thing. And it goes at a roll, and you are able to jump on top of it and just kind of hold on. But Francesco's already on top, right?
Oh, yeah.
So he kind of pulls you up, you know. And you see them running behind you, and this isn't going extremely fast. I mean, it's picking up speed, but it's a heavy car.
Yeah,
You know what I
so
mean?
they don't want to get hit by it. They're probably going to jump out of the way.
Well, you're not going toward them.
Oh, I thought we were.
Well, he pushed it to the end of the alley, so you went into a different main street.
So they were on the other street and they turned the alley corner.
Yeah, so basically what they did is they saw you through the alley, you looked at them, and they just start pushing the thing, and they're like, oh crap. So they're They run through the alley, and you see them turn.
By the way, what's at the end of this road? Is it like a beach and then?
You see the docks and then the ocean.
That's good. It'll float.
It's full of like crystal.
I mean, they work on boats. They float on boats.
Not like 30, 40 of them. I mean, you don't know this. I don't even know this.
All right, I think what's going to happen is I'm going to try to...
I mean, they're gaining on you. I mean, they're running, and you're picking up speed, but they're running full speed. So as you see, Francesco pulls out a flintlock pistol, and he just shoots. And he hits. And you see one guard fall over. So he hits a guy, and the guy falls over because he got hit with a
flintlock pistol, or like a
round, yeah. And he falls over and he's screaming, but the other three guys are continuing to run. They slow down a little bit because
they don't want to
get shot. Yeah.
All right, Francesco, do you consider yourself a smart man?
Most times.
How do you suppose we stop this cart?
You didn't think about this?
Do I ever?
No. And as soon as this happens, you feel a bump happen because I mean it's a street. It's gonna bumps in it. You both need to do dexterity checks to see if you can. Oh shit! Stay on the. Yeah. So it bumps, and both of you, your feet leave the cart, the top of the cart for a little bit. Mm-hmm. But you both come down. Francesco nimbly steps back on. You are there, but you're
on a 19.
Yeah, you're not as good as him. That's what I'm saying. You still land pretty well.
I'm gonna try something.
What are you gonna try?
I'm gonna climb down and try to stop the cart with my hands. And not let it run over me. I'm just gonna slide on the ground trying to
give me a strength check. I jump down in front of it.
Not jump down. I'm gonna climb and slowly and then
give me a strength check.
All right. That's 11.
So
do I get run over?
As soon as this happens, the cart, which was at a the wheels on this thing were pretty well aligned. It was able to go straight down a hill instead of turning. As soon as you put your feet down, it turns, right? And extremely fast.
Ugh.
And as soon as it turns, the back wheel
breaks.
And the back two wheels come off the ground a little bit. And the entire thing tips over and just slides across the ground.
Oh shit.
You take one d4 damage. I'll let you roll that.
Fuck, dude. Oh! 1 damage.
I'm going to see how well Francesco... Yeah, okay, well.
Oh, no.
Okay, so you see this, and you slide too, because you were moving as well, and it hits a wall and just explodes. Not actually, but it turns and wheels break, and the top of the cart flies open. Right?
By the way, I still have the corn hat on, right?
Yeah, you still have the
tricorn hat.
Well, not. I mean, no, you're wearing the guard hat.
That's right.
The guard hat. Yeah,
we look like guards.
Yeah, exactly. And you see that Francesco hit the wall and is now unconscious on the floor. And boxes are spread across the street. And guards are pretty far behind now. But they're gaining on you. And you are about a block away from the docks.
I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna grab Francesco and throw him over my shoulder first thing.
Give me a strength check to see if you can. I mean, he's a big guy.
Yeah, I can do it.
Yeah, you throw him over your shoulder.
And then I'm also going to try to grab a crate, just one crate.
Okay, so they aren't necessarily built to be carried.
Yeah,
like
but
that.
I'm gonna
Yeah. So give me a strength check because they're pretty heavy.
Hopefully, I can do both. No.
So you go to pick it up, and both you and Francesco fall over because your leg just gives out on you. And you both spread across, and by this time, The guards make it down the street and are almost on top of you. And inside your chest, you can feel this anger and this rage that your plan has failed once again, mostly because you didn't plan, but also because you just don't seem to have any luck. And while you're feeling this feeling, you can see streaks of blue flying through the air high above that you've never seen this before. And you feel a strange tugging between you and this box next to you.
Can I... what can I do about this?
You've never done this before. You don't know.
I'm going to try to grab onto that feeling of the tug.
You don't necessarily see it, but you smell the smell of like burning straw coming from the box, and you see wisps of smoke start coming out of the box.
I'm going to try to light that box. I'm going to do the same thing on that box over there. Like, ah!
Nothing seems to happen, but this one closest to you, the top bursts off it, and you see that the ship heart inside of it's glowing bright red.
Oh, wow. I'm going to focus on it. Like, ah!
I want you...
Do you want me to do a...
Give me just a...
Charisma save?
Yeah, give me a charisma.
Force of will, 21.
Materializing in front of you is a wall of fire that blasts the guards away from you. And they land a good 30 feet before just... They fly a good 30 feet before just hitting the paving stones.
What the fuck? Oh, fuck.
Inside, you just feel tired. Like, this was a lot of energy that you just took.
Fuck, dude. I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try to pick my friend up.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to grab the heart itself.
The heart is still burned. Like, it's starting to cool down a little bit. Like, you've used a lot of energy, but it's still are you trying to pick the box up?
No, I'm trying to pick the heart up itself, just like
okay.
And like football it.
Yeah. Okay. So give me a strength check to see if you can pick him up. I'm gonna say you can do it because you can still feel that strength from the ship heart. You pick him up and you grab the heart and you just start running down the street.
Yeah, I'm going to his house so I can.
That would be toward them.
Oh really? Well, I'm gonna find a way around.
Okay.
Yeah, like I'm just gonna try to get out of there and then go to his apartment.
Yeah.
And I'll.
So you make it around and you get there and you are sticking to back alleys. Like these guards probably recognized you.
No way. No way.
No way.
No way.
Well,
dude.
Okay,
dude.
Even if they didn't recognize you, they could tell what you looked like to,
No, but dude, no way, because they'd be like, oh, he doesn't do magic. They'd be like, yeah, this was a powerful magic caster. And you're like, all right, that's not him. That can't be him.
Well, the description.
Yeah.
So, but you're sticking to back alley unless you don't want to.
No, I'm going to stick. Are you fucking kidding me?
Why are we arguing?
Well, I'm saying, like, later on,
okay.
they wouldn't be like, oh, it was definitely, Marcos. But, the note will be pretty...
Yeah.
Could be magic. Magic Man. M for Magic Man.
That's the name of this episode, by the way. M for Magic Man. So, you get to Francesco's house, which is a 5th-story, one-room little apartment.
Yeah.
And partially why he was a little concerned, he wanted to bring all of this stuff into his house.
I didn't realize it was on the 5th floor.
Yeah, well, you didn't think ahead, so
yeah.
that explains that. But you get there and you go all the way up the stairs and you pull the key, which is in his pocket, out of his pocket, and unlock the door. And
I'm gonna put him on his bed.
You put him on his bed and he's bleeding profusely from his head.
I'm gonna set the stone. Can I pull up a floorboard somewhere?
And yeah, you can't pull up a floorboard anywhere that you know of because it's probably not very thin. You know the building codes in El Dohe are probably not the best.
I'm gonna stash it under the bed.
So you stash it under the bed, and by this time it's completely empty.
Yeah. And I'm gonna nurse my friend, pretty much. Let's do a healing check.
I'm just gonna say, I mean,
just like I'm gonna cover his wound, and I'm gonna like
grab
get
a couple
damp.
extra shirts from his you take the guard's uniform.
Yeah,
and you start to tear it up and put it on his head.
I'm gonna take the sleeve that was already ripped and like just rip it and put it over his head and just wait for him to wake up.
He finally wakes up and he goes, "Oh, what happened?"
Well, you kind of fell, and it wasn't my fault, but you fell.
That does not feel right.
Come on. You just were a little wimp for a little bit, but it happens to the best of us. I brought you here and nursed you back to health, like a good friend.
I remember fire.
Yeah, there was fire, yes.
This is not good. You need to get out of the city.
Why do I need to get out of the city? I'm at the best I've ever been.
You don't think they're going to be looking for you?
I didn't get caught.
You left a note.
Yes, I did, didn't I? Oh, sometimes my hubris gets the best of me.
You think?
I do. Here, you have this. I'm going to give him the ship heart.
He goes, I don't want any part of this. This is too hot for me.
Why not? You can sell it.
Did he get the joke?
Yeah, I did.
It's too hot for me?
Yeah, I did. Come on, just you can sell it.
I will not accept
you can
it.
get a better apartment.
I will not take this.
Fine, I'm leaving it.
He goes, no, please take it from my house. I can't have this in my house.
All right, I'll take it just because I'm friends with you. Where am I supposed to go?
I have a friend. He's a sailor on a boat. I'm sure that as long as you paid, they could get you a spot in the hull.
All right. When is he leaving?
He's leaving tonight at 5. The boat is the Red Dragon. His name is Adaman. Please, get in the boat and leave.
But what about you?
I'll be fine. I just want nothing to do with this.
Do you want to come with? Leave this life behind?
I know nothing else.
And come adventuring with me. It'll be fun.
He kind of looks around at his house, which is basically nothing. And he goes, okay.
Let's go. Let's go right now.
He goes, give me 1 second. He goes around and he takes off the guard uniform and throws on some more fitting clothes, And he grabs a pack, just starts packing small things into it. Nothing big, just a couple extra shirts, some foodstuffs that he has, an extra knife or two, his lock-picking set, that sort of stuff. And he goes, let's go.
All right, let's head out.
So you get down the street and you start walking into the night, which is starting to roll.
Yeah, stick to back alleys.
You know that wherever this boat will take you, that it's going to be a completely new world for you.
I'm excited. I want to get out of this one.
Hey guys, thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this short little adventure. Make sure to tune in next Friday, this one coming up, for the last solo session that we're going to have before we get all the crew members together and have our full live plays. I hope you guys have enjoyed what we've done setting up characters, but in the end, I think it's going to be worth you guys getting to know who our characters are. Make sure to go onto our website, which is www.theroleplayerspodcast.wordpress.com. Let me say that one more time, www.theroleplayerspodcast.wordpress.com. And wherever you're at, make sure to give us a review, give us a comment so that we can know exactly what you're thinking. Thanks.